So good morning, guys, and basically I'm using my phone camera. That's why it's a little bit like close to me and everything. The zoom is not that good, and it's zoom out, it's not that good, but it's because my camera unfortunately had some issues. And basically, luckily for me, I had warranty of the camera and everything, so I took advantage of that and sent it back to for repair. So yeah, basically still working myself out. Basically I just finished up my gym session today. I'm still dropping weight. That's really good. Keeping the same macros and everything that I have been taking, and yeah, just keep pushing it and doing my best, and let's see which is the package that I'm gonna be bringing up for summer training. Definitely it's gonna be better than how I started. And I wanted to to take a moment and talk to you guys, and let you know that it has been like a huge journey. Have been using this Instagram to this Instagram app to basically record everything that I've been doing, and the amount of people that I have been getting to know is amazing. And for me, that's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Is basically the amount of friends that I have been doing, even though they're online and everything. It's I feel so close to them and everything, and yeah, and it has been helping me a lot to get inspired and also to push further. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's talk about something real quick, which is some of the struggles that I have been having basically on my transformation. The first struggle that I had happen is is food. It's basically have been eating struggles and stuff like that since the beginning. It's something, and I'm gonna let you know I have a problem with food, like a really bad relationship with food. And basically it's I bench it and all that prior to to starting all this summer training, and also the transformation that I'm doing. But it took me a long time to do it, and sometimes I get like super tentative to do it, but I have to I have to push through. And one of the things that is something that most likely is happening to you also, and you don't realize it, is the the mentality that maybe a like a sandwich or something at night, or something like that, and then you start with that, and then you go to something else, and then in your head you're basically like going, next day I'm gonna I'm gonna kill it, I'm gonna do this and that, and then the next day again you go and you hit on something and do something bad. And another thing that really hit me up a lot, it was basically how can I put it, how can I put this up? Yeah, it was basically the times that for example that I overdo it on my eating. The next day I basically cut up everything like carbs and all that, and just eat like protein and a little bit of carbs or something like that, and then maintain like for like 2 days or 3 days, and then the next day I used to go back and bench it basically, because if it's that bad relationship that I created when I started to lose weight. And honestly, that's something that I'm telling you so you don't have it. It cost me, and I know it's hard. I know it's it's difficult. Trust me, I know that, and I'm honest with you. I have that problem. I still have it, but I found out the way to overcome that, and I found out some ways to basically to push myself further, and and don't do it. One of the ways that I found out, and I did it myself, is is trying to have like a separate fridge from my family, because I live in a family that they can eat whatever and they don't get fat. and I have my separate fridge. I try to use the regular fridge as less as possible, because I know every time that I open that, it's gonna be a temptation there. And also another thing that I try to do is that I'm not trying, I'm actually doing is having a better relationship with food, which is basically like I know that I can eat certain things and certain things that I cannot. But for example, like I think like 3 weeks ago or something like that, I was really craving for pasta. And not that I'm a huge fan of pasta, but I don't know why I was craving for that. And basically, I went to a restaurant. I'm actually counting my macros and everything, and I got a plate of pasta, and I killed that crave. But I have self-control, which is basically sometimes if I were going before all this to that restaurant, I would get my plate of pasta, and also I would get like beers, and I would get like crazy with the dessert and stuff like that, and that would be like even bigger and even huge for that. But honestly, if you can like restrain yourself from falling into that, when you are like really addicted to to food and to eating, I would suggest you to put a hold of it on that. Get yourself back to to eating better, healthy. I know that counting macros, you can get away with a lot of food intake and desserts and stuff like that. But honestly, in my opinion, and this is what of course happened to me, I have been, I know how to count macros. I know how to, weigh my food and everything. And I have tried, getting like unhealthy, the unhealthy thing, like pizza and all that, counting the macros. And honestly, it's even worse in my opinion, because for example, I get one slice and I'm not satisfied with that slice. Now, for example, if I go the opposite way and I do something more healthy, like for example, like brown rice or even basmati rice, which is really good, or sweet potatoes or something like that, with a tasty protein and some veggies that that is well cooked, is it satisfies me better than the pizza. And and it has been proven to me that I can overcome that craving better. So that's something that have helped me. Another thing is that have been helping me is not seeing food as a pleasure, because when you are addicted to to eating, yeah, unfortunately you cannot see food as a pleasure. You have to see food as a fuel. And once you get to whatever is the way that you want to do, and then you can balance that out or something like that. When I get to that place, then I can tell you better, but I haven't been able to get to that place yet. And I don't want to tell you something that I have not experienced with. So everything that I tell you is basically stuff that I have been fortunate to test with me, and that have been working for me. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but for so far for me have been working. So the good thing is that, for example, I started at 237 pounds, my cut, and it's good to know that right now I'm 191 pounds, which is for me it's like huge accomplishment. And I still have this thing here. I have flaps, but I'm way better. I'm feeling way healthy, and I'm killing myself. I'm doing all these things. I'm feeling that I'm inspiring people. I'm getting inspired by all of you guys also. It's a game changer for me. I maybe don't get to the to the 6-pack by summer shredding, but definitely I'm gonna be a way better version of myself than how I started. That's the, you know, my commitment. And yeah, I just wanted to share this out with you. Hope you like it. If you like this content, please share, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the, you know, all your help, all your work, you know, all the likes that you guys gave me, all the support that you guys gave me. And yeah, I really love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Take care and see ya.